Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So over the course of the past 24 hours, a ton of you guys have been sending me different sources and links talking about Blake Griffin being traded over to the Boston Celtics. So we are going to check out the trade package for this right here and do a rebuild of a Blake Griffin Boston Celtics team and kind of talk a little bit about it. But before we get going on this video, guys, if you do want to see the Detroit Pistons side of things with Jaylen Brown and stuff, drop a like on this video, man. 1,000 likes, and I will do that for my very next upload. But yes, the trade we are looking at, the trade I've been kind of seeing, here and there. There's a ton of different packages, so you really don't know which one would actually happen, what would need to happen for like the finances to actually work out and things like that, man. It's looking like this. It would be Blake Griffin and some filler players in exchange for Jaylen Brown, Carson Edwards, and Gordon Hayward. Now, keep in mind, Carson Edwards could be somebody like a Robert Williams. It could be a Romeo Langford, just one of the younger assets of the Boston Celtics. And then Gordon Hayward is included just to make the finances work for it. So we're not going to talk too much about what the Pistons will be doing exactly. We will do that in the Pistons rebuild if this video gets 1,000 likes. We are going to talk about Blake Griffin and why exactly the Boston Celtics would do this trade. Then, of course, we are going to rebuild the team and try to win an NBA championship. So I think the most important thing that you get with this out here is that you get consistency. You get just chemistry with your lineup that really the Celtics have not had in a long time, because Jaylen Brown, he's had really good seasons in his 3 years here in the NBA, but at the same time, he's never felt like secured with his role on the team, because the small forward position typically was locked up by Jason Tatum. Then of course you had Gordon Hayward out there who was trying to become the player he was on the Utah Jazz. Shooting guard spot, there was always like Marcus Smart out there. So yeah, there just was not really that opportunity for Jaylen Brown to feel like, yo, this is my team, and I feel like he can have that on the Detroit Pistons. But with Blake Griffin, what you get is you get a solidified stretch four out there. Yes, man, I say stretch four now for Blake Griffin, because he has become one of the best shooting big guys, really one of the best three-point shooters in the entire NBA. He just came off his best season in his entire NBA career, guys, for Blake Griffin. Went a little under the radar because, of course, he's in Detroit, and nobody really respects the Pistons, which is whatever, man. It's been like that the entire franchise. But yeah, last year, Blake Griffin, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, about 1 steal per game, 36% from 3. His handles are great. His playmaking is great out there, which just play beautifully with Jason Tatum and Kemba Walker. So yeah, I know, like, because I've talked about this trade a little bit already with some other Celtic fans out there, and they kind of thought that Jaylen Brown and Gordon Hayward was too much. Other people said it was, it was fine. And I think just we got to come down, what you have to really think about is what you're getting out there. Like, the Boston Celtics kind of get a sure thing with Blake Griffin, where Jaylen Brown, the verdict's still out, right, man? And even with Gordon Hayward, you don't really know what type of player he is going to turn into now, after being off that injury for, over a year now. But still, we got to see him return to form, right? So yes, as of right now, the starting five for the Boston Celtics looking like this, guys. Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Blake Griffin, and his Cantor. Everybody's got the positions out there. It's good to go. Now, the thing is, though, is that the bench unit a little weaker out there. You get Monta Morris, who, of course, is not Marcus Morris. He's not his twin brother. But who knows, man? They got the same genetics out there. So maybe he can become a sharpshooter like Marcus Morris was on this team. You got Daniel Tice at the center spot. Brad Wanamaker for the backup point guard spot. You got Robert Williams. So, like, it's interesting. And then, of course, where's Romeo Langford at? Definitely got to get some minutes out here, too. Because he was like Romeo Langford, that frees up minutes for him, man. He was the 14th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, and as of right now, it's like, okay, how is Romeo Langford going to fit into this team if we can't put minutes out there for Jaylen Brown? So all of a sudden, he becomes like the solidified backup shooting guard for the Boston Celtics and really gets some opportunities to shine in his rookie season. And then just, the defense out there with having Marcus Smart really helps out, especially when you have like Enes Kanter at the center spot, which, like I said, man, not really good defensive center right there. So yeah, I think just having Marcus Smart in the starting lineup really helps out a lot there. But yeah, we are not really going to do too much for this first season. I want to obviously see how Blake Griffin would operate, with the starters of this team, and kind of how just like a Blake Griffin Boston Celtics team would do out there. So yeah, and as far as anything else we really want to do, I guess what I'll probably do here is I'm going to go with Monta Morris at small forward. He goes down to 74. That's fine. I really don't care. Daniel Tice goes to a power forward. He goes up to a 77 overall. Of course, he can be a stretch on this team also. And then Robert Williams will start at that center position. For the system proficiency, we have a 3-star defensive system. It just doesn't make sense, man. Like, this team is not really built around defense. Perimeter centric sounds kind of cool because pretty much all these guys can shoot outside of like Enes Kanter, and even him. He used to actually, I think he used to have like somewhat of a 3-point shot once upon a time for like one game. It was like one game, but still. Yeah, as far as anything else I want to do, I guess we will go to player training. And yeah, let me go down Romeo Langford, because like anytime I do these rebuilds now, it's like, okay, how am I going to handle this guy out there? We are going to go with Elite 3-and-D. I feel like being 6'6", athletic, if he can work on his offense, Romeo Langford could definitely be a solid 3-and-D player here in the league. Grant Williams, and not another player we should probably invest in a little bit. And actually, I guess what we'll probably do with him, and since we're not really using him this season, we're going to go with Grant Williams on the main Red Claws. Hopefully he's ready to go next year. And yeah, we are good to go then, man. Blake Griffin, Boston Celtics. What do you guys think? Like, let me know in the comment section below. Is this a type of trade you would actually want to see happen? I think it's a big-time move, and I think you got to give up something to get something. So, yeah, you guys aren't, Boston Celtics not going to get Blake Griffin for free. It's like you got to give some talent out there to do so. But no, man, let's go. Actually, what's his contract? I don't know what his contract situation really is. I know he's got 3 years left on it, so he's only 30 also, which is kind of nice. It's like I would be a little worried about that if his game was athletic based, but it no longer really is. It's 3-point shooting based, handling the basketball, just kind of making smart choices out there. So yeah, I think he'll definitely be good for the next 5-6 years at least. But yes, guys, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see just how good this Blake Griffin Boston Celtics team can really do. Okay, guys, so a record of 58-23, and that's not even the best part about this, is that I really didn't even start doing the rebuild portion of this yet, man, because of course we just simulated with Blake Griffin on the Boston Celtics. But I honestly think this team could get even better next season, because I don't think Enes Kanter is like the perfect center to put alongside Blake Griffin. So if we can like fix that, who knows, man? We might be like a 65-66 win team for the second season of this rebuild, assuming we don't win the championship this season. But we got AD as MVP, Zion Williamson as Rookie of the Year, Dennis Schroeder 6-man, Rozier Most Improved, Doc Rivers Coach of the Year on the Boston Celtics, so he hasn't been there for a while. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So complete disrespect. Not a single one of our players actually made the All-Defensive teams. I'm sorry, the All-NBA teams, but we got the first seed in the Eastern Conference. So, hey, look at that, man. Detroit Pistons in the first round. Okay. Well, it seems like you guys probably got the better part of that deal because we're the 8th seed. You guys are the first seed. Player stats on the season. Kemba Walker, 26 points, 6 assists. I'm actually going to be really pissed off if this does happen, because the Pistons had an opportunity to go for Kemba Walker and teaming it up with Blake Griffin, and look at the result right here, man. Blake Griffin had 22 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Jason Tatum has 17 points, 6 rebounds. And then you got Enes Kanter at 13 points, 12 rebounds per game. Not bad, man. Like double numbers right there. Just the defense of this team overall, a little on the sketchy side, but Marcus Smart helps out with that. Daniel Tice, nice off the bench. Marcus Smart as a full-time starter, and 9 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and about 2 steals per game. Almost 1 block too, man, which ain't bad for a 6'4" player. And the rest of the bench unit, did pretty damn solid out there. So first round, like I said, the Detroit Pistons, simulate round right here. Let's see if the Boston Celtics curse is actually a thing this year, or if it's good to go and we'll win that championship. Although this does not make them like guaranteed champions, right? Like there's still a lot of other really good teams out there. I think it definitely makes them the favorite in the Eastern Conference. I would probably say that. But yeah, closeout game 32-5-9 for Kemba, 12-15-2 for Blake Griffin, 17-9 for Enes Kanter. Meanwhile, we got Derrick Rose dropping 26-24 for Reggie Jackson, Joe Johnson dropping 17 points, and then Jaylen Brown 10 points on 3 for 9 shooting. Gordon Hayward 1 for 8. Yeah, okay, Not great. Definitely not great. Hopefully I can fix that in the rebuild and get this video to 1,000 likes, guys, so I can please do that rebuild. Simulate round here against the Chicago Bulls. See how this goes for us. I'm actually kind of surprised they are the 4th seed, but hey, good for them. And just like that, guys, we are in the Eastern Conference Finals. 32-11 for Kemba, 26 for Blake Griffin. We got Zach LaVine dropping 27 points. Next up, Philadelphia. This is the series where I would be a little worried about, but you know what? To me, it's a coin flip. Like, I could definitely see it going really either way. Simulate round here, and lost in 7 games. We were actually, down 3-0, came back, made it a 7-game series. And it's like I said, I didn't even really start the rebuild yet, and that's exactly why I want to get a better defensive center, because Joel Embiid just dropped 46 points on Enes Kanter, and I don't like that, man. I don't like that. He had 12-12, not bad, but it's like I knew we were going to get toasted by Joel Embiid, which is what I was a little bit afraid of. So simulate playoffs right here, guys. Let's get to the let's get to the first offseason of this rebuild. Lakers are your NBA champion. I'm sure Boston Celtics fans love to see that. Not really. And yeah, let's see what we can do. So staff signing. I definitely want to keep our coach. I just wish he had a better or a different system, because defense just ain't really working for me, but it's whatever. Let's go to the NBA draft. Knowing the Celtics, they probably have like 7 first-round draft picks or something crazy like that. And lo and behold, man, we actually don't have any draft picks. Well, we do have a first round, but we don't have any other team's draft picks, unless this is somebody else's right here. We do have 29 trade offers, though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Trade Finder, and I am going to, like, try to package these together. Maybe even with, like, because we still got Daniel Tice for a year. He was actually a pretty good player for us. So, but we got Grant Williams now, who could be our backup power forward. So maybe we'll be able to find a solution here for the center spot. Here we get Ivica Zubac. I don't know how good he is, like, defensively. Is he, like, a really good defensive center? I guess we'll find out real quick here, but he would be a nice little piece to the puzzle. Even if he came off the bench, like, I'd be okay with that. But he's got 71 interior defense, which is below position average, 77 shot block, rebounding's pretty good. You know what? I'm going to look at the other trades, but I actually do like that one. Ed Davis, that's good for rebounding. We don't really need that all that much on this team. Pretty much good to go in that department. Yeah, Kevon Looney, Thomas Bryant, and we also get Justin Anderson as a small forward. So Thomas Bryant, he might even be a better fit for us. He's got a 78 three-point shot, so he would actually be able to stretch out that floor right with Blake Griffin also, which would open up so many lanes just for Kemba Walker and Jason Tatum. Defense, he has just below position average interior defense, shot block at a 78 position average, and then 87 defensive rebounds. I think I like this trade better, plus getting Justin Anderson. I don't know much about his game, but looks like he's somebody. He's definitely somebody. So yeah, let's get Thomas Bryant. I feel like he'd be a better starting center for us, or bench center, however we depend on, using him out there. And like I said, man, we now have things open up for Grant Williams to play as the backup power forward. Rookie signings, yeah, I don't really care too much about these guys. I guess Justin Anderson's a rookie. He's 26. It's an old-ass rookie if you ask me, but it's whatever. Qualifying offers, nothing there. Free agency, okay. Now, if I can afford, like, if I can even get, like, Enes Kanter back for, like, a backup center and start Thomas Bryant, that might actually help out a lot. Hassan Whiteside would be pretty damn cool to get. Yeah, I don't think we can afford Enes Kanter. He wants $17 million. That's definitely not going to be happening for us. So, yeah, let's check this out. Mason Plumlee, 80 overall player. What's his defense looking like? I mean, he could be our star, 6'11" dude, nearly 7 foot. Pretty good interior defense. Shot block 79. Defensive rebound 84. I'll sign him up. I might even be able to package some of these guys together, even improve even more at that center spot, which is what I'd be all for. Let's see. Backup. Let's go ahead and get a moratorium period real quick here, man. But yeah, I would maybe like a backup point guard. Shabazz, he's always cool. We got Devin Harris. I would actually take Devin Harris on this team as like a third string shooting guard. Said nobody ever, but I'm going to. Yep. Okay. Yo, Luol Deng, I saw here too, man. Yo, give me everybody. Damn, give me all these veterans. At least they're good locker room guys helping in practice. But yeah, not really a lot of money to work with right here. I'm going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Might look at some low-key trades or might just stick with what I have. Not really sure yet. Okay, guys, so this is the starting 5 as of right now. Liking the look to it out there with having Mason Plumlee as the starting center. Benching, we got Grant Williams, Thomas Bryant. We got Robert Williams out there still too, man. So like I said, we could probably still look to improve some different positions out there. Romeo Langford now is 75 overall. Although I do think that, because I like the idea of Thomas Bryant coming off the bench with Grant Williams. I just feel like those guys would play nicely off each other. Robert Williams, as much of a great center, I do think he's going to be in the NBA for this particular rebuild. I just don't really need him out there. I think we can definitely look to improve some different positions out there. So maybe like a really good like 6-man point guard would be pretty damn cool if possible. Let's go ahead and offer up some trades right here to see, or even, I would even be okay with getting like a really good shooting guard and using Marcus Smart off the bench again. You know what I'm saying? Like either one of those ways would work out nicely for me. Here we get Landry Shamet, which would be a great pickup for us, just because like he is one of the better like 3-point shooting guards in the NBA. In his rookie season, he actually had like more 3-point makes than like Curry did or Klay Thompson did in their rookie season, man. So that would just be like a nice little like 1-2 punch with him and Marcus Smart. We'll check out some other trades here though, just kind of see what's offered up to us. Monta Morris, that would be a big time trade. I like his game a lot too, man. I really like Monta Morris. I just played some pickup on NBA 2K20. I dropped like 20 points with the man. He's just a very smart player. And I think it's the move for me. I think I'm going to go with Monta Morris. After juicing up Landry Shamet like that. You know what I'm saying? So what we'll do now is continue with that BR5 right there. Monta Morris we got right there. And I think, yeah, I'm going with the 10-man rotation. Justin Anderson can get some minutes out there. Wearing that Ray Allen number 20 like a savage. Good for him, I suppose. And then, yeah, Mason Plumlee's not going to get, like, the majority of the minutes at the center spot just because I feel like Grant Williams or Thomas Bryant can both play that spot if needed. But let's go ahead and get some more minutes out there to Blake Griffin. We'll probably get a few more out there to Tatum. Get him out like that. And then Kemba at about 35 minutes per game. Marcus Smart, Mason Plumlee switching out in the starting lineup. And then we got 3.5-star grit and grind system. That's what I'm going with right now. I'm going to see if I got something better for us, though. Might try pace and space. Yeah, let's go with pace and space. That sounds good to me. And not really any more big-time changes to make your man. I just feel like this team got a lot better defensively. And I feel like our bench unit actually got quite a bit better out there, too. Who knows the rest of the story? We got to the Eastern Conference Finals, lost in 7 games to the Philadelphia 76ers. I am going to simulate the season here. Now, if by like the trade deadline we're doing pretty bad, I might actually stop the simulation and try to, you know, fill some of the voids out there that maybe our team has. But no, I think for the most part, man, we are going to be right back in that race for that NBA championship. Okay, so we do have one more game left in the season. I'm actually not very happy with the record, guys. If we do get this win against the Bulls, we will be a 50-win team. So, I mean, that's something to be said about that. But like I said, man, like after one offseason, I thought I was going to be able to turn into like a 60-plus win team. And our team really just underperformed. So I don't know who did exactly. I thought up and down the roster, we had pretty good consistency out there. But we are going to go ahead and check out all the stats and see what exactly went wrong. We are the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. So, I mean, we could do some things out there with that. But overall, guys, we got Kemba Walker, 23 points, 6 assists. Blake Griffin had a good season. Jace Tatum had a nice season. Grant Williams actually looked like he wants to start out there. Is there any chance this guy can play small? No, I guess we can't really play him as small forward. That would not really make much sense. But no, he was a nice piece of the puzzle. Thomas Bryant kind of played like a bitch ass. So did Mason Plumlee. I mean, come on, guys. You average out to be an 80 overall center. You guys are playing like damn 69 overalls, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on. Marcus Smart, I mean, you're not really much of a scorer, but anyway. But, yeah, like, the defense, playmaking was nice. Yeah, it was our center spot. Like, that's what I cannot get down in this video, man. I cannot go out there and find myself a nice center. Yo, I'm about to start Grant Williams there. He's about to be a stretch 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, he averaged a block, 1 steal per game, so he's got some defense. You know what? Let me actually experiment with that. Let me see what happens. He's 6'8", so that's pretty small, but Ben Wallace was 6'9". Look what he did. So you put him there, and he goes to a 78 overall. What about Blake Griffin at center? He goes down 3 rating points. I'm going to get bodacious, man. I'm going to get bodacious. I don't know if that's even the proper word, but I'm going to try this out. I'm going to insert Grant Williams into the starting lineup for the rest of this, at least the rest of this season right here. And then Thomas Bryant, we'll put him at like the 4 spot, I guess. I mean, it's really, you just got to work with what you got, right? Because Thomas Bryant, at least he got an 83-point shot, so we'll put him at the 4. He goes to an 83 overall, actually. I'm going to actually try to start it now, but that's not going to happen. Nope, we're still going to allow Grant Williams right there. Okay, Anderson, you are going to lose your minutes because we're going to tighten up the rotation to a 10-man rotation. Romeo Langford's on fire, so we'll give him about 15 a game. Let's get Grant at about 31. And, yeah, let's go with Blake Griffin at about 36, man. It's playoff season, so, you know, the starters have got to be playing a lot out there. Marcus Smart, probably get him at, like, a few more. Don't really need all these big guys playing all that much. So we'll get you at, like, 28. Let's go with, 37 for Jason Tatum. And we still have a 3.5-star pace and space system. I don't know, man. Let's see what we can do out here. First round, we got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. Let's simulate round here. See how this goes. Maybe we just lose in the first round, and that's just it, man. That's just it. And it looks like that might be the case. Yep. Not going well. Hey, come on, guys. Come on. Yeah, okay. Wow, we got to the second round. I thought we were totally about to lose in the first round there. But Kemba Walker literally put the team on his back, man. 26 points, 23 for Jason Tatum. Thomas Bryant, 5 for 9 shooting off the bench from 3. He looked like a smaller version of a Thon Maker. Okay, simulate round. Philadelphia, not feeling good about this. Come on, got 2-1, 3-1, hey, 4 games to 1, man. All right, now we got to get past Giannis. That's a freaking challenge within itself. Okay, so far the lineup adjustment has done pretty nicely for us. Let's simulate round right here. And, yeah, we just lost 4 games to 1, man. Just lost 4 games to 1. Kemba Walker dropped 51 points. It was not enough. He got balled out by Eric Bledsoe, man. And I will say, like I was saying earlier, like, if you guys do get Blake Griffin, there is no guarantees you will win the championship. But I just think that, like, in the short run of things, it gives the Boston Celtics a better chance. I think that the Boston Celtics would be on a lot more people's radars if they went out there and made a big trade like this and got some consistency with their lineup. I really think that would happen out there. And like I said, man, you don't really have too much to lose. You guys went out there and drafted Romeo Langford, so obviously you want some more guard help out there. And you got Marcus Smart, so it's like that opens up opportunities for Romeo Langford. Jaylen Brown gets to go to the Pistons. Let's see how he actually did. We'll go ahead and check that out for this at least. So Gordon Hayward now at 83 overall. And let's see what type of stats he was actually putting up. Damn, he put up 26 and 4. Oh my God, man. Yo, he was actually balling out in his 2 seasons on Detroit. Maybe you all don't want to let go of that, man. Who knows? I just don't know if the opportunity is there with Jason Tatum out there. You know what I'm saying? And Enes Kanter as your center. And then we got... Where's he at? Where are you at, Jalen? Okay, I see Carson Edwards. I see Bruce Brown. Where's Jaylen Brown? The man literally freaking got, like... We traded away our damn superstar. And the man got up and left. Okay, where's Player Finder? Why am I not seeing Player Finder? Bro. Yo, 1 second here, man. Let me go out there and find Jaylen Brown. I don't know where the hell he's at. Here he is, guys. He made his way to the Charlotte Hornets to play with his best friend again, Terry Rozier. Charlotte Hornets team actually now... Yo, where's Terry Rozier? Bro, everybody's booking it, man. Everybody's booking it. But regardless, this is how we did. He actually left last season. He only played 1 season in Detroit. Shot a bitch-ass 34%. Decided to go to a different team and shoot 43%. I want to keep Blake Griffin, man. I want to keep Blake Griffin. But seriously, if you guys do want that Blake Griffin... I'm sorry, that Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Detroit Pistons rebuild, drop a like on this one. That will be your next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.